Yo, hello. I've noticed that people, I'm Bin. Hi. I've noticed that people, tend to struggle a little bit with Terraformer. So I wanted to, like, give, like, a tutorial about, Terraformer, fast cycle, and the normal cycle backup. Cause, just in case, like, you want to, like, learn. I think Terraformer is a very important thing to learn. So I wanted to give a tutorial how to, like how to do the cycle and like what to do like with the backup, because it's not so difficult as it's a lot more like daunting. It seems a lot more daunting than it actually is. So I don't want to get into it. One thing. I'm on emulator right now to make this easier. So first obviously you want to actually let me get an input display. This is like I literally just thought of this idea like right away, like, so I'm like not really prepared, but like I just wanted to give a tutorial for this because I think it's important. Yeah, I'm gonna be using save states if needed, to make this easier. I'll be pausing also. I'll do like one like actual thing and then I'll like get into it. I'll just save state here. Okay, I'm gonna do one full run through of it, just to see what it looks like, or what it's supposed to approximately look like. And I'll get into like what I'm doing here and why I'm doing it. You know the deal. So, but I almost like an idiot though. It'd be funny if I just fuck it up. Alright, cool. So that is fast cycle. So you want to just use that. That's good. If you're just learn off of like just repeating stuff like that, you're good. But I want to also give some things. Could I see? Okay, you can see my mouse here. Okay, cool. I wanted to. Okay, so for this first one, I don't have any specific lineup. I just kind of line it up. I just see that. You don't really need a lineup here. For this is a little not like it's not very hard. It's pretty generous, but um, what I like to do is I get this, slow down, and then I just do this. And when I reach these like rocks over here, like if you pay attention to these rocks, I kind of like to just line it up with the rocks just a little bit, just kind of like around where the rocks are. You just do that. And it's not very lenient. Let me see. What are my other save states? Okay, I can use that as a save state. So you do this, and then like around where the rocks are, you do like that, and then you turn. I do a skid turn if you look at the input display, but yeah. And then for this next one, I line it up to, it might be a little hard to see. This bit of desert of like sand. I line it up with that. I line up to shoot with that. So just literally just boom. It just hits that every time. It should hit that every time. So you just line it up with this, and then you get that one right away. And then you want to hit this one over here. So you go from this one to this one. Very easy. It's a very small thing. And then right after that, you want to turn to about right over here. This is where, boom, the next one will be. For me, it doesn't really, I don't like have like a particular one that I hit first. I have a general vicinity. I don't have like any visual cue really for what I hit, like which one I hit first. But what I do, one thing I do that helps, because these mines can be really annoying. So one thing I do is I just try and just go around this area, just trying to like shoot away the mines, like just like kind of spray around. Yeah. That's out of the way. Get this one, and then you just kind of like do this. They'll be different every time, but yeah. And then you see that, and you don't need a visual. You could just see when that happens. As long as you're in the general area, you could just see and shoot it from there. Sometimes the mines. Let me try and like not shoot the mines and see what could happen. This is when you get really fucked. But there's not. This will just happen every so often, where like the mines are just in the way, and then like. Okay, awesome, perfect example. You get something like that. Being real, there's not a whole lot you could do about that. There is not a lot to do about that if that happens. You could just you want to still hit it, of course. But you're kind of just screwed. Just being completely honest. Yeah, one more time. Line it up with that thing in the distance, the sand in the distance. Not there. Okay. Also, let me. Okay, one more thing. There's two of them. There's two. There's two. There's this sand over here. There's this sand over here. Hit the one on the left. Don't confuse it with the one on the right. I don't actually know. Like, maybe you could hit... Okay, yeah, it's like right in the middle. So yeah, you want to make sure to hit the one specifically on the left. That'll just line you up perfectly like that. And then just kind of go... Like, kind of like in between this rock and this hill. That'll get you in the general area. And then hit that. I'll do that here. And then you want to turn left and you want to go here. Okay, so this one might be a little bit tricky. So you want to hit this one. This is easy to hit. Easy enough. You just want to go straight and hit it. But you also, this could be a little annoying because you want to like, this is when you want to just like go full speed. Like that. And it's not like so difficult. It's more annoying in like, if you have like boosts, but just make sure not to be too close. If you're like really close, you could like skid and like and hit it and then you're just gonna be really sad. Like you'd like if you like really like try and cut the line too short, you could like I don't know, do something like like you just do this and then like you try and like and then you're just really sad because you're probably not gonna get it. Probably not gonna hit this. Okay, I still hit it, but you get the idea. So just like make sure you don't have to be like super far away, but like you could just like make sure you're over here. Also, if you're looking at the if you're looking at the input display, I'm not like turning that much actually when I do this. So when I do this, I'm just like kind of doing that as opposed to like holding a direction the whole time. And I'm not doing something like and then kind of like that. Even though I got like you see like I start like getting out of control a little bit. Still worked, but I like to just have control. I get to like over here and then like I kind of just like tap it instead. And that should bring you here. This one's also easy. This will already be here by the time you get here. So you don't have to worry about like finding a lineup to hit it instantly. You can just worry about you see it. I try and hit the one on the right first and the one on the left. Okay. So this is the most tricky one. This is definitely the most tricky one. Because for a couple of reasons. First, these mines. These mines are random and they can just annoy you. Like they can really like screw you. So you want to make sure you just, I mean, the whole time you want to be shooting, but just make sure you're shooting the whole time. Try not to get hit by them, which could be a little difficult. So yeah, this one, it's a little odd. I don't really have, this is a bit annoying, but like I don't have that much of a visual cue, a visual setup. Which is annoying for tutorial, and I just realized that now, but like, what I try and do is I try and like line it up in a way where I kind of try and like if you're too left it won't hit, if you're too right you'll end up hitting like this. So I try and like kind of like in a way line it up with like the rock, kind of be like right next to the rock in a way like that. Not Dwayne though, just the rock. Fuck. Yeah, so that's like kind of what I try and do here. I know it's a little like, yeah, if you have any more trouble with this, definitely like ask questions in like the Discord. I'm not like perfect with sometimes I have just a vibe I go for, sadly, but I still want to make a tutorial for this to give like what things I do have. Yeah, like with practice, like this is not that bad. It's a little scary because you know it's hard, you can't really see it, but like you know if you aim for about like there. Like, if you want, like, something, I guess, like, this in the distance could help. Like, I usually either am off of a vibe or off of a visual cue. So, like, if you have, like, you know, you could find your own visual cue within this if you really, like, you're really having trouble. Or again, ask the Discord. But yeah, you kind of want to just cruise along here. Oh, wait 1 second. Let me stop everything. And you want to, yeah. So kind of like try and like I guess like this gap between the rock and what it looks like the terraform and the rock, like kind of in this area you want to be aiming for, and then hit that one obviously, and then once you hit that you're pretty much done. You just want to make sure to hit those two, which is pretty easy. I mean, it's pretty easy. These last ones are very easy, so you just got to make sure, you know, just stay locked in, but you know, make sure that like it's not like terrible at all. You hit that, and then from here you just skid turn, hit that, and then like turn again, and that one will just be right there. And you have ample, like you have so much time to hit it. Like, yeah, well of course I fuck up. That was also ugly. You just skid turn like this, and then You just do that, and you'll hit it. Boom. So now, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'm guessing I'm doing that. So now, this is also important, very important for learning terraformers, for learning terraformer cycles. If you screw up, especially the last one, the third to last one, the tricky one, then don't panic because there's a backup. There's a very good, this is normal cycle. There's the normal cycle backup, which is very good. Also, sometimes that could happen. You just hit it in midair. You don't really gain anything from that. It's just cool. But yeah, normal cycle backup. This is a very important like skill to have. Like not skill, like a important utility. So let's say I screw this up for whatever. I hit this one, but I don't hit that. Don't worry. Just don't panic and just just follow it to this one. And then you have like you have a little bit of time to just hit that. Not like, you know, you don't want to like be like super slow about it, but like you just want to go over here and then it'll just be over here and you can shoot it. So just make sure like you have this in your arsenal. This is a very good backup. Like, see, I'm gonna even just like slow down a little bit. And then like you can still hit it. And then the end is the exact same, literally. It's just in a different spot, but like it's the exact same as this. Like you see, like you just do this, and then you do this. It's the same thing for this. It's the same thing for the normal cycle backup. You just hit that, and then hit that, and then turn around. Hit that. So yeah, that's a tutorial for Terraformer cycles. I guess if y'all have any other questions, I wanna at some point, if I'm not lazy as fuck, make a full node restricted tutorial, and maybe also an unrestricted tutorial. But I wanted to get this out because I see that a couple people do have trouble with it, and it's just a very big barrier. And a lot of people just decide not to like really like care about Terraform, which is fair. But I think it's very important to learn because it's just annoying if you don't know what you're doing and like you're just kind of going off of like a vibe and you don't have this strat like fast cycle and normal cycle down. It sucks like a lot, and it like gets you to hate the game a lot more. But like this isn't like, with enough practice, this really isn't so bad. It's just about memorizing where you are at the certain times. And I think it's definitely good to know. There's also stuff like supervillain and psychic cycle, but that's only 10 seconds. I don't even do them in my runs yet. So it's not necessary at all. So I would say don't like worry about that for now. If you're like a beginner, you're an intermediate player, even like a high level player, I only just do this right now. I know how to do supervillain, but yeah, I just keep it to in runs. I keep it to fast cycle. Just practice this. If you have any more questions, DM me or just ask me the server. Probably ask in the server, and you could like at me, and then I could like add someone else if I don't know. But yeah, just this is a good skill to have. I'll do one more time. I'll just do one more time just to show all, and I'll talk about it all. So I hit this one. I turn around about here. Hit this one. 1 second. Sorry, there's a disturbance. Yeah, okay. Here, one more time. This is like unedited, but yeah. You do this, you hit this one, turn around, then aim for this left bit of sand sticking up, hit this one next, turn around, go in between the hill, and this. And that's how I was gonna pause it, yeah. These two, turn around, hit this one, then make sure not to hit it, and then hit these two, and then go over here, and make sure not to hit any mines. It's okay to slow it down a little bit, just a little bit though. And then hit that one, and then hit this, hit that. I learned this, you know, when I started running the game in like 2021, 2022. Ever since then, like, I had obviously times where I've messed it up, but like, it's for the most part gone well, and you should learn it too, because it's very important. But yeah, that's the tutorial. Sorry for like the couple of times where it isn't in the showing the recording. I just paused the recording on OBS. I just wanted to make this quickly. I don't want to like make it like try like so hard to make like an edit tutorial, because then I just get lazy and not do it. So I just wanted to make something because I know this is a very important part of the run, and I want people to know how to do this. But yeah, peace out, y'all. Thank you.